we are going to see that and a lot of tag team wrestling. This is where tag team wrestling lives, as you've seen from the Saturn and Cronus Eliminator Cup, and so many teams that we had to turn them away just to get to 16. I mean, most tournaments in independent wrestling would struggle to get 6, 8, but we had to cut people to get to 16 teams. And we had to have qualifiers. But wait, hold on.
Oh, the bell sounds, and I don't know that we have any legal competitors. All 4 men were in the ring, and I think that was a mistake on the official's part, and Brick City may be paying for it.
They're going for threat level midnight. This is their bread and butter. Oh, they hit it. They hit it.
Julio Cruz might be out of this. And Chase just in the nick of time, breaking things up.
That was their bread and butter. They went for it right away, but they did not do enough damage to Chase on the outside as he came in and broke it up.
Looking for a big move on the floor.
Oh.
And it was reversed as Rip Byson that sent spine first into the hardwood.
Oh, right on that wood floor. And that turns things on a dime. Just like that, Perry Von Vicious charges in. He misses. Jay Cruz, Saito with a snap.
I can't believe Cruz is even able to walk right now, never mind fighting back.
I just feel like since this tournament started, and I know you agree, they have turned their aggression up to 10. Makes the cover, does Chase. They were always smash mouth type of guys, but I just feel like this tournament has really sparked them to another level.
Well, we were talking about Waves and Pearls and Thomas Santel having extended runs in the Uncharted Territory Discovery Gauntlet. The same can be said for the Brick City Boys.
It absolutely can. They did it, the Miracle Generation did it, and now in this tournament setting, Brick City Boys have a date with Waves and Curls. They want to get through mutually assured destruction first. There's the wishbone, and not far behind is the car crash.
Signature offense from the Brick City Boys. These guys are tough to scout because they're so explosive.
So explosive, but they can do different things as well. It's not like they rest on their laurels. It's not like they don't go in there and change things up. Yes, they can hit the brick end. We've seen them beat every team, it seems like, with that move, but they can also end it in so many different ways.
Well, Vicious is just swinging wildly right now, and that's the sign of a desperate competitor. Jay Cruz was able to cover up, but take it down with the Saito suplex. Not nearly as much oomph on it as the one that he hit earlier in the match. Able to get the tag, and Cruz, he's on the outside. Chase is taking over big time to make sure Brick City stays in control, but a bit of a misdirection on that clothesline.
That was the unfortunate part of that Saito suplex for him, as he landed right in the corner. The Brick City Boys made a tag, but they have made up for it as Rip Byson letting loose here with the avalanche splashes back and forth on the Brick City Boys.
Rip Byson, a power lifter, a professional wrestler, a heavy metal enthusiast, the proponent of pro wrestling grind, making sure that professional wrestling in New England.
What is he doing here? No way.
He's almost 500 pounds.
Good Lord.
He's walking around with them.
Sends both members of the Brick City Boys crashing down. Is this it? If he can follow up, it's lights out.
He turned Victor Chase inside out.
That is it.
We're going to see an upset, Paul.
Huge upset about to happen. No. Jay Cruz barely able to get over and break up that pinfall at the very last instant.
Now Vicious is in. Did he make the tag? Referee having a lot of trouble. We only have 2 officials here tonight and a plethora of tag team matches on deck.
And now trading shots in the center of the ring. Something has to give because these two teams have been going at 100 miles an hour. They cannot keep this pace up.
Yeah, well, at some point the body's going to give out.
And it looks like it's about to.
Every single one of these blows, a potential concussion, a potential knockout. Now we're resorting to headbutts.
Off the ropes. Look at that clothesline. Chase has him. Wow.
Victory Valley driver.
There's the clothesline off the second rope.
It looks like he caught him on the top of the head with the point of his elbow.
And Perry Von Vicious breaks it up. I think he might have slipped a little bit, but he got enough of that clothesline on the head. Harry Von Vicious off the ropes and runs into a boot.
One way to close the gap. I'll tell you what, it's so hot here in the White Eagle. I think we have our own ecosystem.
I am burning up over here. I can't imagine what these four men are going through at the moment as there's the step up into Geary. Picks him up for a power slam. Look at this strength from Cruz.
Oh, onto the knees.
Power slam, back cracker combination. And the Brick City Boyz are your winner. That was a hell of a fight.
And not an easy fight.
The time of the fall, 4 minutes, 48 seconds. Here are your winners, the Brick City Boyz.
At DC, they say iron sharpens iron, and going into the semifinals, the Brick City Boyz, they might be sharper than ever.
That was a new one from them, that finishing combination onto the knees from the Brick City Boyz. And if I'm any of the competitors left in the Eliminator Cup, I'm paying a close eye. I'm putting my IWTV subscription to good use. I'm watching as much tape as possible.